Oh yeah, this is creepy. All right, go.
Alright. My urban legend is the Madame Lalaurie Mansion. So way back in the early 1800s, this lady who had a beautiful mansion down in New Orleans, Louisiana. Her name was Madame Lalaurie. She had two daughters and a husband. She didn't really care too much for her husband, you know. He was around the house, you know. But Madame Lalaurie loved to throw great, huge parties. And she was known around the town for throwing these huge and great parties. You know, she was a very famous name around that part of town, around Louisiana, actually. You know, everyone knew her. Everyone. But Madame Lalaurie had a much darker, twisted side of it. It took one of her neighbors to first notice the weird and odd stuff going around the mansion. One day, a neighbor was walking up. Well, before that, they would notice her slaves would come in and out and just disappear. And one day, one of her neighbors were walking up her stairs, going to clean something, and she saw. She saw Madame Lalaurie chasing one of her slaves, a young slave girl, with a bullwhip. She chased that little girl all around the yards, all throughout the courtyard, onto the roof where the young girl jumped to her death to escape the bullwhipping of Madame Lalaurie. The neighbor reported to the police, but the police, you know, thought it was fake. You know, everyone knew Madame Lalaurie to be this wonderful party and hostess. They didn't care, so they just, you know, went along with it. So a little while later, one of her slaves couldn't take it anymore, so he chained himself to the floor in the kitchen and started a fire. When the rescue team got there, there was a great big blaze, and when they finally put it out, they went into the attic. The attic was a torture chamber. Over 20 slaves were held in that attic, tortured, beaten, just stuff unimaginable. The rescue team couldn't even go in there because they were scared. There was one woman that had her stomach sliced open and her insides tied around her. There was one woman with her mouth cut open and animal feces stuffed in it and sewn back together. There were men with their private parts cut off. When they finally got there, a mob, they were so angry, and most of the people in there were dead. And there's even rumors about Madame Lalaurie loved like ancient times, you know, like reading about the history of the world. And she had obsession with creatures. There's even rumors about how she loved the Minotaur so much. Half bull, half man. So she wanted one of her own. Took a slave, cut off the bull's head, put the bull's head onto the slave, and chained him to the wall. So it was just an unimaginable scene there in that attic. No one could even just compensate what had happened in there. And so a mob grew angry, and the mob grew fierce. Not pitchforks, but blades drawn, torches lit, went pounding at her front door. And they got their nooses in their hand and murder on their minds. They pounded on the door, and suddenly the door opens and the crowd splits, and Madame Lalaurie and her two daughters get in a horse-drawn carriage and take off, never